Hi, I'm Stephanie Sloop. I'm Leavenworth County's Public Relations Coordinator.
I'm Kim Buchanan. I'm Leavenworth County Emergency Management's Deputy Director.
We are here to talk to you about Severe Weather Awareness Week.
Severe Weather Awareness Week is actually our official kickoff to our most active weather season, typically tornado season. March 1st through June is when we see our most active patterns, and we are coming up on the 1 year anniversary of the tornado that went through southern Leavenworth County, where we did receive significant damage, but many things were in place that we only suffered 3 minor injuries in the tornado. As we approach the 1 year anniversary of the tornado that went through southern Leavenworth County, we only received 3 minor injuries, but significant damage. I'd like to take a moment just to say our hearts and prayers go out to those folks in Nashville who are in the midst of recovery from an EF3 tornado that killed 24 persons. Our previous experience from last year allows us to understand exactly what they're going through.
Kim, as you said, this is Severe Weather Awareness Week. What are some of the important topics that you would like to make Leavenworth County residents aware of?
Well, since this is our most active season, I just want to remind everybody that they should have a plan in place. They need to have the plan, practice the plan, prepare themselves by making an emergency kit, and make sure that they have ways to receive the notifications.
Kim, you talked about the importance of notifications. Can you tell us more about the Alert Sense mass notification systems and how residents can sign up?
The Alert Sense mass notification system is available free of charge to all Leavenworth County residents through the Leavenworth County Sheriff's Office. To sign up, simply go to the Leavenworth County's webpage, Leavenworth County Sheriff's webpage at lvsheriff.org. Scroll down towards the bottom of the page. You'll find a QR code that you can scan with your smart device, or there's also a web link where you can go and physically sign up. The Alert Sense not only gives weather notifications to folks who sign up for this, but it also allows for us to give critical community alerts. If there's anything going on that we need to get notice out to the community members right away, this is the one thing we're going to be able to use. If there's a boil order that goes in place, it allows us to give instant information to the folks affected in the area. If there's a mass manhunt on the loose, it allows us to notify people, this is going on in your neighborhood, this is what you need to look for, this is who you need to contact. It also allows us to say, manhunt's over, bad guy caught. Just an easy communication method that's instantaneous.
I learned something new today. I can't wait to sign up.
All right, good.
Yesterday was the statewide tornado drill. This might be a great time to explain the outdoor warning sirens and their intent.
Their intent. There's a reason I use the word outdoor every time. They are designed to warn people who are out of doors that there's something in the area they need to seek shelter right away.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So many people try to rely on the tornado sirens to wake them up in the middle of the night, or they think they need to be heard inside. But that is not the intent at all. During yesterday's statewide tornado drill, all 47 of our sirens worked perfectly in Leavenworth County. Afterwards, I did receive a few phone calls and a few comments on our social media platforms from people saying they couldn't hear their sirens. Again, I just want to remind you, these are outdoor warning sirens. If you need to be warned indoors, this is what I'm going to suggest. The NOAA Weather Alert Radio, this is the thing that's going to wake you up in the middle of the night. Some people say, well, I have notification systems on my phone. Well, I don't know about you, but some notification alerts aren't very loud. This will wake you up.
Where can you get a weather radio?
You can get them at Walmart, Price Chopper, Dollar General, generally around the $30 mark.
Okay, great information. You mentioned personal awareness. Can you explain more about that?
Sure. I can't stress enough that people need to take personal responsibility over their own safety. If you're making plans for the week and your plans include ball practice, ball games, the cookout, going to a concert, you just need to make sure you're watching ahead, see what the weather is calling for, and if it's something that coincides with one of your plans, you need to start thinking, what do I need to do? Is it severe enough I need to cancel, or if it's just something I need to keep in the back of my mind maybe take my umbrella, maybe be able to leave early and go seek shelter somewhere. Just personal ownership over your own safety. This is where we ask everybody to, make sure they've got some ways to get multiple mass notifications. Be aware of the potential threats that might be in your area and how you can seek shelter.
Most of us have a smartphone. In addition to AlertSense, what are some other notification apps that you recommend?
There are numerous, but mostly I'm going to recommend your local meteorologist.
Okay.
Everybody has their favorite. Every one of those guys have an app.
Okay, great information. Kim, one of the things you talk so much about is emergency kits. What are some of the items that you should have in your personal or family emergency kit?
I have a great list I follow. It's basically a 72-hour emergency kit guideline put out by ready.gov. And it just gives you the essentials to follow, like flashlights, batteries, water, non-perishable foods, first aid kit. The list goes on long and hard. It says a toolkit in there, but one thing I like to recommend is the 4-in-1 emergency tool. This can be found on Amazon for about $15. I've also heard they're available in Home Depot stores. You can take a look at this list online or come in my office. I have a starter kit I can give you with the list inside, and you can personally take it and make it your own, whether you need to think about pets, small children, medications, taking care of the elderly folks. All gives you the basic guidelines, what you might need to think about putting in your emergency kit. Most important thing is, most of these things you already have in your house. You just don't have them put together in kit form or put in a safe spot. So That's the challenge I like to make everybody step up to, is take the moment, take the time to go ahead and do that. And little by little, you can add things to it until you have a full kit.
Right. In emergency management, you mentioned you can get a kit. You actually have a bag that you can use to put all the stuff in.
We like to call it our starter kit.
It's your starter kit, and you can get that by visiting your office.
Available in my office. 300 Walnut Street, Suite 50.
What color are the bags this year?
This year they were burgundy.
Nice. Kim, thank you for taking the time to sit down with me and help Leavenworth County residents know the importance of severe weather and giving us some great tips for Severe Weather Awareness Week.
We appreciate this opportunity and just want to remind everybody, have a plan, build a kit, stay weather aware.
Thanks, everybody.